do that. Just tidy up.
Boldly going where officially no British man or woman has gone before. This was Tim Peake in an airlock earlier, reducing air pressure until it was safe for him to step outside the International Space Station.
An historic moment for Great Britain as Tim Peake moves outside of the Quest airlock to become the first British citizen to walk in space.
The hatch was lifted, history was made. One giant leap for the UK. Minutes later, we had a clearer picture of the two astronauts, the two Tims, Major Peake and his NASA colleague Colonel Tim Copra, on his third spacewalk.
Yeah, looking.
Here we see what they were looking at as they started repairing the solar panels that provide power to their space home. A mission that will take them 6.5 hours. Work that has to be completed in darkness before the sun's rays make it too dangerous. Rarely has the sight of two maintenance men fixing something been so compelling. But this difficult series of tasks is not without its dangers. This was Tim Peake last year, rehearsing for the spacewalk in the world's largest pool at the NASA headquarters in Texas. Going underwater for long periods is the easiest way of simulating weightlessness. Today, one man who truly knows what it's like told us of the ups and downs of going on a spacewalk.
It is a little bit like an endurance sport. It is fun in a strange way. It's fun because it's challenging. It's fun because it's different. Yes, they're going to be hungry by the time they come back. They're going to be tired. I hope they had a very good breakfast this morning. I'm sure that they did.
As their mission continued, we saw the pair fitting cables, a tricky procedure on Earth, never mind 250 miles above it. As millions across the world watched their progress, one space expert told me why they appeared to be working slowly.
The term spacewalk is a bit misleading because they're not walking, it's mostly using their arms, they're tethered to the International Space Station and then maybe moving at about a foot every 5 seconds or so. So it's quite slow work, it's quite delicate, it's strenuous both physically and mentally, but Tim Peake is up for the job and him and Tim Copra, his American colleague, are doing a great job, and it's just great to see Tim Peake out there with the Union flag on his arm.
Their work will continue until the early evening. Tim Peake said it would be a privilege to be the first Brit to walk in space. Today, the planet beneath him could see him doing it.